Giddy up, metal horsey! We have 2 planets to conquer! Onward to victory!
Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at DX9's Gewalt, or as I like to call him, Blitzwing. And before we get too close to him, let's look at this box. I'm not going to comment too much, but as you can see, they do mention a war. And you have some nice illustrations on the back here. In a dream, eternal hobby, as always, isn't it? He comes with a little collector's card. Gewalt. And you can see all the stats on him. He's quite strong, I think. He also comes with a little poster. If you want to display that, very nicely done. Good quality paper there. And of course, a manual. And it does the job, but in the end, well. And he comes with a little extra screaming face. Ah, help me! A beautifully made sword with transparent purple plastic. And a nicely done hilt. And a standard gun or rifle, but I think it's a gun since he only holds it here. Well, yeah. And then we have Gewalt, and he is looking really nice with all these purpley and, well, he does have visible head syndrome, but never mind, shall we? You can elongate this. You can actually turn this around, even though they are on each side of the leg. These little turrety thingies. I'm no tank guy, so I don't know the word for it. The only thing that isn't really looking that well is the back. It's very hollow. I'm sorry I did that. And the wings here don't really stick or tab in. So, but he does have wheels. So he rolls or glides or whatever you want to call that. So that is him from above, from the side, from the front, and from the bottom. And for comparison, here is Octane. And as you can see, this tank just towers over that trailer. Or tank truck, or whatever you want to call this. But they still look good, and in robot mode, they are a bit more equally scaled. Not much, but still. Now, he is a triple changer, so we will change him into his next mode first, before we're going to robot mode. And to do that, you need to loosen these sides, so the cannon actually detaches. And this is a weapon for him in robot mode. We'll come to that later on. Push that in, open these up, fold the sides away so they don't tab in anymore to these pieces. They are kinda, firmly in there. Now we fold this over like so, and we come to the underside. You fold these out if you are able, like that. And you have some ports here that's going into these tabs. And this turrety thing is going in this little open space here. And you should have tabs for everything. Yes, just push it in. You come here and you fold this up, this little skirt piece, and you tab these in to... It's not the easiest thing to do. Tab these in, and you can fold this up and down. Fold the landing gear down if you want to. I'm going to wait with that until the rest of him is transformed. You straighten the wings out, like so. You turn these around. And angle everything out like that. Now we come to the engines, or the feet rather, because that's what they are. And you compress them together so they actually look like jet engines. You rotate it like that, and then you fold it onto itself. And it is kind of filly. Oh, you have to do that before, okay. Like that. And then there are tabs that actually hold these in place. And now we are getting somewhere. Untab the arms from the sides and fold this piece out, pull it out like that. Push it together like so. And this tab will go into the wing. And you do the same thing with the other side. Now you come to the top side, and you're supposed to get this out of the way so you can turn everything as it should be, like that. You come to the underside and fold these out and away. Now we're going to rotate this around. I'm gonna fold that down. So the head comes in like that. You fold these in. And then you angle these pieces forward and you tab them together and do the same thing with these. And that's the nose cone done. Now you take the arm and you rotate this around. This is going to be quite unnerving because, well, you'll see. Fold that up. You're supposed to bend this first. And then push that in, push that over, and then push that in. Now, when you're done with everything else, you can just push these down and tab this little crotch piece onto that tab here. I never get it to stick, but as long as you have it beneath, it's going to hold everything in place. Fold that landing gear down, straighten everything that's gone haywire out. And there he is in his airplane mode. Let's get up close and personal. You have a nice piece of front here. I would like this to go forward a bit because it looks strange, but it works. Nice detailing here with the red and some gunmetal gray. I like. And a stripe down the wing. And some nice jet engines there. Of course, you can take his accessories and put them on, but it looks kind of strange. But you can if you want to. Isn't a firm connection. Mine is quite old as well, so that does wear it down a bit. Let's see if you can actually put this on here. I have never tried that, actually. Nope. Yeah, it can be done. Okay. It can be done. So he gets that really, really strange-looking, long, rifle-y thingy. I was afraid it was going to be as far as the nose cone, but it wasn't, so... And this wheel just don't want to stay up. But you can roll him forward at least. So that's... You don't have anything to plug that in, no. And as you can see, these tend to bend, and so does these. But if you are okay with that, he looks really, really nice. And that is him from above, and that is him from beneath. And this is him if he comes flying towards you. I mean, he does look good. Somewhat. But still, it works. I just wish this landing gear would stay down, so he will actually roll forwards and back, but you can't have everything, can you? And now for comparison, I'm going to try to fit both of these in frame. Let's bring in his body, let's call him that, Octane. And these are two fairly long airplanes, and I think they scale well together because I think someone in here could actually fit in here. Maybe have to bend over a bit. Yeah. As you can see, they are fairly the same length. And width, no, Octane is a bit wider, I think. But anywho, next step is the bot mode, and it's kind of okay to get into that mode. We'll try. You start by folding all the landing gear in. You untap these so you can get the arms out. These are quite snug. And then we can fold the arms out, like so, to get them out of the way. Don't mind all this just yet. We need to get these out. And that's not the easiest thing in the world. If you don't move the head, of course. We have to separate these. And separate these. And hinge them upwards. We have to open that up to get the head through. Like that. And for now, we're going to just get it down like that. Because there's a lot of things we need to do before we actually close everything up on the chest. Come to the back and push this piece up and over. This is bothersome, but you can. You have to close this little neck piece like that, and you tap this in. You fold these sides in, and then you tab the tank treads into that hole, like that. And you can fold these however you want to have them displayed. And I usually take this and peg that in here. You have to compress it so it doesn't look too tall. Now we're gonna come down to the legs. Fold these down for now. You can now separate the legs. Rotate the foot down. The landing gear are gonna go into here. So just close that up. And the feet are made up by these little toesies and these thrusters. And the thrusters are gonna go onto themselves like this. So they become some kind of heel. And then you push that down and angle that forward. And now you have the foot all done. This is not fun. You can push that up and then just caress. Yes, I said caress that around. And now you have one leg done. Now we angle this little crotch piece down like that. And now we come to the arms. You start by pushing that side out. Lifting this up, pushing that in, rotating the grey piece here out. And this is really difficult to show, but I'm going to anyway. I'm going to try anyway. I have to angle this really correctly. When the grey is flat, and you can close that up, then you're done. Like that. And of course, you can rotate these around if you want to have an alternate configuration, but no, I just want that. I think that's better looking. Now press down on his waist so he actually sticks to his groin. Fold these down and we're almost done. I say almost because we're not, but you get the point. Rotate the arm. Open this up and rotate the hands out. This hand is transformed for storage with a thumb on the back, so you need to rotate that before you go all the way out with the hand. You close that up and you lock everything in, and that's one hand done. And here we have him in robot mode. These tend to pop out, just press those in again, but otherwise we are done. And of course he can hold his little accessories. He can swing his sword if he wants to. He can shoot Autobots to his heart's content with his gun, like that. He looks amazingly armed up, doesn't he? And you can actually detach this and fold out this little handle and have him holding that as well. If I can see what I'm doing. Or we have to remove the thumb, maybe. Yep. Don't forget about me. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back. Now for articulation, his head can move about, not that much, but still a bit. He's hindered by these sides. The arms can do a 360 if you remove things from the back. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, which gives him the full range. His hands can rotate and angle inwards if he doesn't hold guns and stuff like that. He is stuck in the waist region, unfortunately, due to transformation. So that is something that actually shows his age. The legs can kick up to there, back to there, not much, and out to there. You have, a knee joint up to there. You can swivel it a bit, and the feet can tilt, as well as the heel, so he is fairly poseable. And now, for comparison, here he is with Strato Tanker or Octane. And as you can see, Octane is quite smaller than him. And he is a big boy. He is maybe much larger than he should be. But I don't care. I like him so much anyway. And he's way more stable than Octane because Octane just wobbles about. And this is sturdy as an... Oh, just because I said he was sturdy, he fell over. I do mind that these tend to go too much out on the first step there, but what you gonna do? Now for my conclusion. This bot is utter epic. I like him very, very much. There are some things that I would have liked to be better, and some things that I would have liked to be different. These tend to pop out, for instance, and the wing, I think, just did pop out. Yes, it did. Which is fairly strange. I like him very much. He's sturdy, he's quality plastic, the engineering is outstanding, the playability is good. He looks fairly cartoon accurate, even though he isn't a cartoon accurate bot in that manner. The articulation is also very, very nice, and you can do a lot of things with his limbs. That sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. For a masterpiece score, he gets an 8. There can be better solutions in some areas, but otherwise I really like him, and he is a strong recommendation from me if you are looking for a Blitzwing. Just the sheer size of it is enough to recommend him, actually. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.